How's it going, everybody? This is the Zenaida Cellars crew. We got Jason here, tasting room manager, general manager, Jessica Stapp, and myself, cellar master Tyler Russell. And what we're doing today is we are actually doing some tasting notes. We're releasing a new wine, the 2010 ZC White. And our general approach to this is we all get together, each give our 2 cents, and then make a general description. So we're going to go ahead and get that started.
And it's kind of a collaborative description as well. So
Exactly.
Tyler has quite a bit of input as far as where the fruit comes from, the winemaking style. Jason has to come up with food pairings in order to share with our tasting room staff tasting room customers that come in, just to give some options as far as what this wine pairs with. And we should all kind of be familiar with it. So.
Yeah, and the good thing about this too is that we have multiple palates making one description. So rather than having one person's idea of how a wine tastes, we have multiple people, so it actually might relate more to the customer. So.
All right, guys. So
generally, we start with the nose and kind of give a general description of how we think it smells, and go from there. So go for it.
So this is Grenache Blanc based with some Roussanne and Viognier. It's a little bit different from our last one. In the 2009 ZC White, it was Roussanne based with some Grenache Blanc and Marsanne, so a little different blend.
I really like it, actually.
Yeah,
I like it a lot. I love Grenache Blanc, and the fact that this says 75% Grenache Blanc, we could almost pitch it as a Grenache Blanc.
Yeah.
But a little Viognier goes a long way as well. I can definitely smell it.
Yeah, it's definitely lending some nice fruitiness to it. The subtlety of tropical fruit, but really the dominance is really some nice pear or
Definitely pear.
I'm getting some green apple.
Nice.
Some like really crisp green apple going on.
Yeah. What kind of do you think? Like a Bartlett pear, or more of an Asian pear?
I'd say more of like an Asian pear or something,
Crisp.
a little bit crisp and not as sugary, you know.
And then as far as apple, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking like maybe like Granny Smith or something like that.
Like a mild tartness to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice bright acid.
Yeah. I'm getting a nice subtlety of a floral component, which I think definitely coming from the Viognier in there, but definitely a nice element in the nose just to kind of keep you interested and make you want to take that first taste.
Yeah. The Roussanne tooth, I think, is really responsible for a richness, almost round, but it's still very crisp, almost oily.
Yeah, Roussanne definitely can take on an oily quality that's not abnormal. In fact, I would say it's almost varietally correct for it to have that.
Okay. So yeah, oily for sure, but not fatty.
No, it's not like high pH. It's definitely got a nice acid balance to it, so it doesn't come off flabby or uninteresting. It definitely keeps going.
I'm getting a lot of crispness on it, but it's not as much as the last one with the 2009. Did you guys do mainly stainless steel with this one? Or?
Yeah, stainless. 2009 was 90% stainless, so we did a little bit more neutral oak. We did 75% stainless steel and 25% neutral oak. And neutral oak is a great component. We like using it for whites because you're not really giving it too much influence from using new oak barrels, but you are allowing that micro-oxidation to occur to help the wine evolve and further develop its flavors rather than just keeping it all in stainless and keep it overly fruit forward.
And what about the fruit? Where is the fruit coming from?
The Grenache Blanc and Roussanne come from one of ours vineyard here in Paso Robles, and the Viognier comes from Freilich Vineyard, another vineyard here in Paso Robles.
Awesome. We love Mr. Harry Freilich.
He's amazing, yeah.
He's awesome.
Juan's an amazing guy too, one of ours.
And tell us about his vineyard. We get quite a bit of fruit from him.
Well, yeah, a couple different things from him. He has a pretty unique site, and another unique thing about his site is that he's a vineyard labor contractor. So his vineyard is always pristine. It's always in the best condition it can possibly be in because that's what he does, you know. So it's like his little side project, baby type thing. And it just every time you go out there, you're just overwhelmed by how well manicured it is, how healthy the fruit set is, and how good of condition things are. So it's a sweet site.
So we like to incorporate a little bit of his fruit with our state fruit.
Yes, most definitely.
Right.
So as far as food goes, what do you guys think? Like, I'm thinking a nice cheese plate with some different fruits on there. Yeah, exactly. So something before a big meal. Yeah.
Something maybe white fish if you're going on the lighter side of your dinner. Something grilled or seared, nothing overwhelming, no cream sauces, nothing like that. maybe like a papaya mango chutney on top of some white fish or something like that, just to kind of brighten that, bring out the fruit a little bit more in the wine. But other than that, I think less is more of something like this because it's just so well balanced, such good acid that it'll go with most any food that's not overwhelming.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a first course type of wine for sure.
Yeah, definitely get away with lunch on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, under $20, the new ZC White 2010. Come by and taste it and see if our notes are along with what you think of the wine. And stay tuned for more. This is California Wine Month, so we want to educate you and take you a little bit behind the scenes and give you a little sneak peek at how we operate here at Zenaida Cellars. All right.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Easy. Can you stop the video?